Please hit the subscribe button before we start. As Arne enters his first transfer window as Liverpool manager, it appears that the Reds' new boss is eager to bring one of his former players to Anfield this summer. The latest news out of Anfield centers around their pursuit of a number of highly rated players. Newcastle United's Anthony Gordon has been the name most commonly touted for a move to Merseyside, with the boyhood Liverpool fan still linked with a move despite the Magpies' reluctance to sell this summer. The latest news out of Anfield centers around their pursuit of a number of highly rated players. Newcastle United's Anthony Gordon has been the name most commonly touted for a move to Merseyside, with the boyhood Liverpool fan still linked with a move despite the Magpies' reluctance to sell this summer. Marc Guéhi is said to be someone Liverpool have scouted for a long time ahead of this breakout summer for the player. Guéhi, who turned 24 the day before the European Championship final, a landmark overshadowed by sharing the same birthday as Lamine Yamal, has spent the last 3 seasons starting for Crystal Palace in the Premier League. Before that, the centre-back impressed over a season and a half on loan from Chelsea at Steve Cooper's Swansea City side, culminating in the team reaching the Championship playoff final, which they lost to Brentford. His first final since that fateful day at Wembley Stadium 3 years ago ended the same way. Guéhi did his reputation no harm in Germany. Recognition did not come in the official team of the tournament, which features a back four of Kyle Walker, Manuel Akanji, William Saliba, and Marc Cucurella, but credit has come in another Sentinel. Based on Opta data, Guéhi makes it, replacing Saliba as Akanji's partner at the back. Joshua Kimmich also comes in for the surprise inclusion of Walker, for what it's worth. As the stats provider highlighted in explaining their reasoning, the defender contested 29 and won 13 more aerial duels than any other England player. Across the whole tournament, Reds captain Virgil van Dijk, 19, Guéhi's Palace teammate Joachim Andersen, 18, Yannick Vestergaard and Mary Demiral, both 14, were the only defenders to win more in the air. Opta also picked out his 6 blocks, which were also a team high. Again, including all teams in Germany, only Georgia's Guram Kashia, 13, made more. On the ball, only John Stones completed passes more often, 66 versus 68.5 per 90, with a higher accuracy, 93.9% versus 93.5%, than Guéhi for England. Declan Rice, 604, Stones, 597, and Walker, 594, were the only players to touch the ball more for the 3 Lions than Guéhi. He notably had 2 more than Rodri, albeit after playing more minutes. While Ibrahima Konate and Joe Gomez were warming the bench for their respective countries, and Van Dijk came in for criticism for his performances back home in the Netherlands, Guéhi gave Liverpool's new hierarchy plenty of food for thought. Despite private talks over new additions, though, Liverpool are reportedly unlikely to be especially busy in terms of incomings. The Reds supposedly see their squad as already being youthful and packed with potential. For many Liverpool fans, their lack of movement in the transfer window will be especially disappointing. The Reds do have obvious areas they can improve, with centre-back and defensive midfield being the obvious two. And a failure to address that will surely only lead to them coming up short again. Having said that, you could understand if Liverpool did choose to keep their powder dry this summer. As more Liverpool players return to preseason training, we will start to get a better idea of what Slot is planning. In the meantime, discussions will surely continue, but will we see any action? Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and hit the subscribe button for the latest transfer news.